Hello, fam. Lori here. I hope y'all can hear me. Chef Lorious here. How's everybody doing? I hope you guys can hear me. Just want to chat with you for a little bit about emotional healing. I'm trying to do these chats more often, especially as things happen and come to mind. And so I wanted to kind of just start a little chat with you. I'm going to tell you now, we will not be able to, we likely will not be able to finish this whole chat right now because my kids will be home any minute from school. But I just kind of wanted to jump on and start sharing about emotional healing. And this is not one of those deep emotional healings like come on here and start crying with me. I'm not finna do that. That's not how I roll. Well, some days it is, but not today. But I actually wanted to share with you guys and talk about the importance of recognizing when things are bothering you and recognizing when you need emotional healing from something and owning that and realizing how if you don't deal with what's happening in your own heart, how it can affect the people around you, the people you love the most, the people who actually love you the most. And if you don't get that stuff straight and clean out that junk, it shows back up. I promise you it shows back up. And it shows back up in a pretty painful way. A lot of times it's obviously hurting the person as well, but sometimes we don't realize the kind of venom that gets created and stored in our hearts when we have things that hurt us and we don't deal with them. And then we hurt the people who really love us the most and the people who care the most about us. I see some of you have joined in. Please say hello. Say hi. Let me know you're here. I want to know who I'm talking to. If you're not comfortable with that, it's okay too, but I would really love to know. We're talking about emotional healing. And, kind of what brought this about was, I don't want to get into specifics, but, sometimes things are happening. Things are always happening in our lives, and we're having to deal with them and respond to them. But, if you're coming from a place of hurt and something has hurt you deeply, and I think the first key is to know that everybody has had hurts. Everybody has had deep hurts. And to deny that to anyone is unfair. I've had deep hurts. You've had deep hurts. Even if I don't know you, you've had deep hurts. But it is very important to ensure that we let ourselves and allow ourselves to heal from those things. Because, they say hurting people hurt other people. It's actually really true. And even if you don't mean to, and people love you, and they'll give you a pass on it sometimes. A lot of times when it's family, they'll give you a pass on it. But it still doesn't lessen the fact that you're affecting and hurting someone else who loves you, all because you won't deal sometimes with your own issues. And that stops at my door first because, in dealing with some things and some hurts and present day hurts from people who have old hurts that they don't want to necessarily deal with, I realized there are some things that I'm doing in some relationships that I'm in where I haven't been healed from hurts from someone, and I'm carrying it into my relationship with someone else. So the very thing that I'm talking about that's affecting me and hurting me, I'm doing to someone else. And I think that's what's so key and so important is to know that these things don't just stop one way. It's not like, oh my God, you were so hurt and you didn't get over it and now you're hurting me. But it's also that hurt, that very thing hurt me now. And if I don't deal with it effectively, then I'm going to hurt someone else. So I was just thinking about it. And, guys, in that moment and realizing what was going on, I'm a believer. I make no secret of that. I'm a believer. And I'm just very thankful to God that in thinking about that and processing through something that was hurting my heart, I realized, oh my God, this thing has happened before. And it I realize it's affecting something that I do with my husband that irritates the mess out of him. I didn't even, I realize he says it, like, oh, I wish you wouldn't do that. If you've been married or if you've been in a relationship with any human being, especially but in marriage, there's like something that your spouse does. You're like, oh my God, I hate when you do that. And you're like, do what? Do what? And all of a sudden today I had this aha moment and the light came on and I realized, oh my God, that's what that's from. That's where that comes from. And I just felt so enlightened and so thankful. I was so thankful. I was thankful. I was thankful. Number one, I was thankful to God for showing me that, for letting me see that. Number two, I was thankful for my husband for being such an understanding and caring man that he, loves me beyond. That's what real love is. You know what I mean? I don't know. it was just good, and it made me think about it. And I'm trying to be, I told you guys yesterday, I was making a commitment to myself to be true to myself and to really talk about what's going on and the real things, because Chef Lorious is not just this chick who likes to get in the kitchen and cook and laugh and talk all the time. She does like to talk all the time, but but I'm also a real person. I have real feelings and real emotions, and I want to inspire you. I want to inspire you to try things different in the kitchen as a springboard, but I want to inspire you to be your genuine, authentic, real self, whoever that is. And part of that is acknowledging that there's some crap that happens out there that's really, really hurtful. And if you're not careful, the stuff that hurts you and don't deal with it, you'll do to someone else what's just been done to you. So, I see Rodney's there, and he says, thanks for sharing, because hurt people hurt other people. That's so true, Rodney. That's what it is. And at the end of the day, we are all hurting. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's life is perfect. That's like the biggest fallacy, is to think that, oh, everything is fine with you, or you don't understand this. I used to hate when I was growing up and people would say stuff like, oh, well, you don't know what that's like. And it just used to irritate me, because I'm like, you don't know me. You don't know my life. Just because somebody doesn't live with you and see everything that's happening does not mean that they're not hurting, and that they don't deserve the benefit of the doubt. The same things that hurt me hurt you, maybe differently, maybe things that are done differently, but I'm human just like you're human. So I just want to encourage you, to just open your hearts. Hey, Jay, I see Jay McNeese. Thank you for encouraging me. You have been very inspirational to me. I appreciate it. And I appreciate that clip you sent me on that rice, baking the rice. Thank you. I'm going to take you up on that. But yeah, I just wanted you guys to know, just, you know what, forgive those. Forgiveness doesn't mean giving somebody a blank check. It doesn't mean letting it go and it doesn't matter, but it means releasing that person from it. It doesn't mean you have to forget it and say, oh, you did what to me? No, you can understand who someone is, and you actually have boundaries. Is good. Healthy boundaries are very good, and it's nice to know sometimes you have to give yourself some space from some people. But at the end of the day, deal with it. I got enlightened today in my heart, and I thank God for that I need to make sure I deal with some of the things that I'm holding on to, because I realize that I'm carrying that into other people, and that's not fair to them, especially those who love me the most. It's not fair. So, you know what? That's all I can do. I see my friend Master King Chef J Rod jumped on to listen to you. I'm going to tell you, Jay and Rodney, you guys should definitely subscribe to his channel. He's really an awesome brother. He's been very inspirational to me. When I started my channel, I did this whole what's the good word thing, and I would share the thoughts that I had, and then I kind of got talked out of it. And listening to Master King Chef open up his heart and start doing that actually is what encouraged me to say, you know what, I'm going to go back to what was in my heart all along, because it was genuine. It was genuinely this thing right here. And that's what we do. That's what all this social media stuff is for. It's not just to mouth off and pop off about everything. It's to encourage somebody and form connections, community, and relationship, because that's really what God desires. And that's really how he, is doing it. Jay says, my sister sings Let It Go to herself. You know what? I like that. Let it go. Let it go. I'm acting like I can't sing. Oh, yeah. You helped me out, my brother. I appreciate it. And tonight is Thursday, you guys. So don't forget, I'm going to be cooking live tonight. And when I don't think I'm having a bad day. I'm actually having a good day. I just, life. But when I'm having a so-so day, I cook. And I cook stuff I like. So tonight I'm actually making a shrimp and chicken creamy wine sauce with it. And anyway, I don't want to say I'm making it up, because I'm not quite making it up, but I'm kind of making it up. What I do when I'm in a moment, I think about what I would like to eat to help me feel better. And if it happens to be on a Thursday, that's what we're making live. And it is a 30-minute meal. So it's going to be good. OJ, it's going to be good, sir. Trust me, sir, it's going to be good. I can already taste it. I got the pancetta, too. I'm going to crisp up some pancetta to sprinkle on the top when I'm done. Oh, yes, it's going to be real good. I can't wait for 8:15 to make it. But anyway, you guys, just be encouraged today. Keep your head up. Remember, whatever's happening in here with you, release those who have caused you hurt. And in releasing them allows you to be present in the relationships that you're having currently. The relationship that you're in right now with your children, your spouse, your parents, whoever it is. We're all in different forms of relationships. So be present. Be in that relationship right now. And for me, I'm having to say, okay, you know what? I owe my husband an apology because something he's been saying to me for years, I haven't realized. I didn't, and it's funny because that's why I thank God for just revealing things to us because I didn't even see it until I was kind of driving and thinking. And he literally, Father God is so awesome. He literally said to me, "Da, da, 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 da," and I was like, oh my God, So that's why I love him. That's why I love being his daughter. And if you don't know him, you should, but I'm not even going down there. Okay. And Jason, that's what cooking is about. Can't wait to see it. I will see you guys tonight right here on YouTube at 8:15 p.m. Eastern. I'll see you. If you're not on YouTube, join me over on Facebook. But this whole little series here on What's the Good Word, this is a good YouTube thing. Yes, not good to bring emotional baggage into a new relationship. It's so true. Well, you guys, I love you. I thank you. I thank God for you. I just am so happy for this wonderful community and family that we have. We're going to use social media right. We're not going to be over here popping off and telling everybody off and expressing all kind of crazy opinions. I mean, you can express opinions. Don't get me wrong, but y'all know what I mean. We're going to keep it. We're going to keep it 100. We're going to keep it from here. We're going to keep it real good and positive. And I always want you to know if you need to hear something good, I want you to say, hey, I'm going to head over to the Chef Lorious channel because I'm sure there's a good word on there. The good word today, let go, release, forgive, and then be present. All right, guys, I will see you tonight at 8:15 for live cooking. I'll see you then. Have a great afternoon, guys. Bye.